Hi, Travis. Going back to Oregon this weekend. It's what are the expectations there, and what's that like to get to go home?
It'll be my first time wrestling in Oregon since high school, so 2018. So it's been a while since I've been back in Oregon wrestling. So I'm just really excited. I got a lot of people coming out to watch. I think there's going to be a really big crowd. A lot of Oregon fans will come out. So just expectations, just go perform. Like always, just nothing really changes. Got to perform anywhere you're at. So yeah, just perform, have fun, and put on a good show for my home crowd.
You had two teammates on the podium with you.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like for those guys who don't get to wrestle every week to have the success that they had this weekend?
I was really proud of those guys. It was awesome to see them have success at a tough tournament like the Scuffle, and it just proves that we're deep at the weight, And so to have those two guys on the podium with me, and then to be able to have those guys in the room every day knows that provides me with the knowledge that I'm getting good competition in the room.
How do you guys feed off each other in the room and working with those guys? Like you said, they both had good tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like, kind of week in to week out? Is that do you usually go with those two in the room?
Every once in a while. We'll go live every once in a while. Not so much drill with those two, but we do go live if we do have a live day. And so it's casual. It's whatever. It's just wrestling. So. But they always bring good energy when they're wrestling. Obviously, I'm starting over them, and so they give me hell. And those are two tough guys that I gotta really wrestle to beat those guys. So they're tough guys, and like I said, they give me good competition when we go live.
So eventually, you're going to graduate. Obviously, Kyle will probably be around for a couple of years after that. I don't know, should fans expect from him down the road? Once you move on, he probably takes a starting role in the team for a couple of years.
I think he's really talented. We get 7th or 5th? Seventh. Yeah. And he's young. It's his first year in the lineup, or like really. Did he redshirt last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, first year being able to compete. And there's a lot to look forward to with him. He's a big, strong kid. He's kind of dangerous to wrestle. He can throw kids to their back at any point. He likes to lat drop. He likes to body lock, stuff like that. So, with him, I think he can really be exciting to watch. He's not afraid to put people on the back, and so for the future, I think fans can expect a show from a guy like that.
You've wrestled in big tournaments before and stuff, but when you mentioned going home, there's going to be a bunch of people there. Is it hard to not put extra pressure on yourself to perform this week?
No, college wrestling is constant pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think there's anything extra. I think it's a tough match. Every match I had at the Scuffle was a tough match. By no means did I go out and dominate everybody. I had some 1-point matches, some 2-point matches, and so that's how it's going to be at this level. And so I kind of expect that this weekend. It's going to be a brawl, and I don't put any extra pressure on myself. It's just another match at this level that I got to prepare for.
Is it Munoz?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a pretty high level guy, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You're both pretty highly ranked,
Mm-hmm.
All-American stuff. I don't know. Is there anything to that match with you being at the new weight class, kind of trying to prove yourself there? I guess if you can knock him off and kind of solidify yourself as one of those high level guys at that weight.
Yeah, he's had some success at the weight, and so it'll be my first time wrestling him, and it'll be a good test for me to prove myself at the weight for sure. Definitely a guy that I would like to knock off, just like you said, to prove myself at the weight and show that I can wrestle here. I think I did that at the Scuffle. Be some tough guys, some big, strong, strong kids.
I know he's a tough kid.
Yeah, so I think I got to prepare just like any other match, and I'll definitely be looking forward to him.
Less than just short of halfway through the season. Is 184 what you expected? Is it a little more than you expected? And what do you think of the weight class so far?
I like it because I don't have to cut much weight, if any at all. So it's nice for me because I get to eat and drink, and I get to stay hydrated. Don't have to go hungry at all. So I don't have to get a ton of extra cut weight practices in and cut weight workouts in. So I think it's easier on my body. I'm able to lift more during the week, lift more throughout the season, and so that's helped me stay strong, keep my weight up, and just keep my body strong, keep my ligaments strong, avoid injury, and so those things are good about the weight. And then it's everything I expected. I knew guys were going to be big. I knew guys were going to be strong at this weight. I'm just trying to use my speed to my advantage, using my hand fighting skills to my advantage. I might not be shooting as much as I was at 65, but these guys got tree trunks on their body that sometimes. So I just got to pick and choose, and when I shoot, I gotta make sure it's a good shot, clean shot. I'm not gonna be diving in on these guys and getting stretched out and stuff like that. That's not where I want to be. So when I take my shots, I make sure I get in deep and it's a good shot.
Because like with that new weight class, what are some improvements you've seen from yourself since the start of the season?
Some improvements. Just I've been able to, like at the scuffle, I think I saw a lot because I got back-to-back matches, whereas previously throughout the season, the one day we had 2 duels in one day, so I got 2 matches in one day with Lehigh and Bucknell. But I had 5 matches, 3 in one day, 2 the next day. Having those back-to-back matches, you can learn a lot about yourself. Coach Smith preached that to us, that we can gain a lot of knowledge about ourselves in a tournament where we have a lot of matches in one weekend. And I think I did that. I just learned that I can use my conditioning to my advantage at this weight. These bigger guys will get tired, and then you just got to be able to stay in the hand fight and use my underhooks to move forward. Make sure I'm keeping guys' butt to the edge of the mat, and keeping my butt to the center, looking for stall calls, looking to move forward, looking to put their hands on the mat with my snaps and stuff like that. So I learned that this weekend I could do that, where previously in the season I might have been a little more timid, wasn't sure my style on how I was going to wrestle this weight. I'm still trying to figure it out earlier in the season, but I think at the scuffle, I kind of solidified how I wanted to wrestle.
You talked about last year, or you talked about the new weight class being a little bit healthier for you. And last year you suffered some injuries and had a good time with that. Are you 100% this year? You have no issues there?
Yeah, no issues. My knee healed up good over the summer. I did a lot of rehab with Nick, our trainer. I was here pretty much all summer. I didn't go home very much. So, and then I was in the weight room all summer too, just obviously trying to put on weight to go this way, and then obviously just to get stronger and get my body prepared for this coming season. So, and I've been holding up good so far. Everything's been fine, and I'm healthy.